I'm stunned. Should I be stunned, or is this not an upset?
You should be stunned. We've been practicing 3 weeks. It doesn't matter what seed you are. We just got to keep on pushing. That's what we did. Every single day in practice, we kept on pushing. We can beat anyone if we play our best. That's what we did today. We played our best.
The coach has been saying all year, when we're our best, we're the best team in this section. I mean, you guys really believe that. When did you look up and realize that you were going to win this game?
We looked up during the fourth quarter when we were hitting shots and we were making a bunch of stops. At the end, that's what we did. We made a bunch of stops to help us win the game today. That's what we did today.
You and Aiden seemed to make every play for 4 quarters. How important was Kevin's shot there at the end?
It was very important. Like at the end, when we weren't putting up enough shots, Kevin did that awesome shot. It was great. It was a great feeling, man. It was great.
You seem to get more into it, more excited. I think the fewer calls you got and the more points you scored, you seem to get better as the game went on.
Yes, that's what I did. I kept on giving it to Grohl. That's what I did today. I kept on giving it to Grohl. That's what I did. I gave him the work today.
You guys are now going to the championship game. What does this mean to play for a section title?
It's a great feeling. We haven't played in 4 years. It's like the championship. I feel like this is the year. This is the year. That's what we're going to do. Next up's Tappan D. Kevin Lynch is up now. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I like it, man. Good job. We call him Big James. We're going to call you Big Shot. I mean, how important was that three-pointer, and what did it feel like when it went down?
It was very important. When I hit it, I just wanted to get the energy up and get the fans going. And what was the other part of the question?
It's just about James and the way that you had to come through there at the end.
Yes, like we know they were gonna key on James, and they were only gonna thought we were gonna only rely on James. But obviously, Aiden was hitting his big shots. Brady was attacking the basket. John was attacking the basket as well. And that only shot that I ever hit the entire game was obviously one of the biggest ones of the game too.
Yeah, amazing for it to come the way it did. I mean, just when you looked up when you hit that shot, did you think this was it? You're gonna win?
Yes, very much. Because I saw the bench over there, Byram Hills bench. Their heads went down, and I see they started down their chances to win. And our bench was getting hype. Our fans were getting hype. And I saw that the momentum was going up, and we had the, I don't know what to say, upper advantage. We had the upper advantage.
You guys, I said to James, I'm stunned standing here, you guys beating them. Should I be stunned? Is this an upset in your mind?
Oh, of course, number 1 team in the state, but a couple weeks, 2 weeks ago, Big James said that we were going to beat him. And every practice and the game against Saunders, he had his mindset to beat Matt Grohl and just beat Matt Grohl. And he said that he's going to eat him up, and that's what he did today.
You guys now going to the final, and you can enjoy this for maybe a couple hours, but now you got Tappan Zee, another 20-win team. I mean, what's it going to take to win this section title and beat Tappan Zee?
Same thing it took to beat Byram Hills. Hard practice, very intense, and we have to stay focused and keep our mind on the prize.
I'm stunned. Should I be stunned, or should I have believed you all along when you said that when you play your best, you're the best team?
I think you should not have been stunned. I have nothing but respect for Byram Hills. They're not 22-2 for no reason. Yeah. And we had a couple of hiccups during the season, but I knew how good my team is, and I knew how good they had played, especially against some good teams, some great teams at times. Yeah. And we've had those hiccups, but I knew that my team at our best can beat anybody, and I will maintain that going forward.
James has always had the skill. When did he get this fire that he had tonight and this idea that he's going to beat the crap out of the guy in front of him?
I think he was tired of Matt Grohl beating him.
Yeah.
And, that had a lot to do with it. James feeds on that kind of emotion. I remember last year when we were not favored to beat Beacon, and the crowd, we were down by a couple of points, and they were chanting underrated. And he went off and scored 1,200 points. Yeah. And, coming in here, he knew that Byram had beaten us twice, and James did not want to make this last high school basketball game, and he knew Grohl was in the way. Grohl is a talented player. He's physical. He had a great game tonight, I thought. But as he's coming out, they're chanting at James, Matt Grohl at James, and James has got a big smile on his face like he always does, and I'm like, wow, he's internalizing this. Yeah. And not that he needs that. Yeah. I mean, the kid plays hard every single day. If you would watch our practices, there's 5 guys on his back. Yeah. Try to simulate what happens here, because we don't get the calls here and you don't get them in practice. So he just does it with a smile. Yeah. He just loves the hard work in the battle, and he does it with a smile. He loves it.
You guys have now beaten the number 1 team. Now you got to beat the number 2 team, which people thought was maybe a 1A. I mean, just how do you view Tappan Zee, and how does this matchup work out?
With no disrespect to Byram Hills, I was hoping that I was glad that I got Byram Hills first, because I just did not want to see Tappan Zee before Byram Hills. Tappan Zee is just one of those kind of teams that scares you in every position. They're quick, they're intense, they're extremely well coached. They're running 15,000 different sets. I thought we ran a lot of sets. Yeah. And I mean, he makes my head spin what he does. So we have to keep up with them. It's going to be a battle between Lynch and James, and then I think that might even itself out, and then it's what happens at the other spots.